So welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to discuss the basic programs on Raptor. So earlier we have discussed a few problems on using the Raptor tool. In this video, the remaining problems also we will discuss. The first problem is algorithm to find given number is even or odd. So this algorithm, as usual, this algorithm also starts with the first step is start. Here we have to find out whether the given number is even or odd. So the input variable is only one number. We have to find out whether that number is even or odd. So first we will declare a number. The variable name is num, and then we will enter the number value. Then you have to find out whether the number is even or odd. The general method we are used to find out whether the number is even or odd by simply dividing it with 2. If the remainder is 0, then it is an even number. If the remainder is 1 or something else, then it is a odd number. So if the number percentage 2 is equal to 0, then it is a even number. We have to display even number, else it is a odd number. Here the algorithm comes to the end. Now we will execute the same thing in the Raptor tool. Here is the Raptor environment. So in this I am taking one input. The problem is to find whether the given number is even number or odd number. So the input is only one number. So in the prompt I am entering enter a number. The variable name is num. It is done. I have to check whether the given number is even or odd. So in the selection block I am checking whether the given number is even or odd. So that is num percentage 2 equal to 0. If it is yes, then it is an even number. If it is no, if it is an odd number. So output block I am inserting here. So this is even number. Done. And here odd number. Let us check the program flowchart. We have completed the conversion of algorithm into the flowchart form. Now we will execute it. So I have given first we will give the even number. Done. So it is showing even number. So the spelling is wrong. So I have to enter even number. Even number. Done. So here now I will execute it. Now I will execute the program. So here I am giving the value given 18. So it is showing even number. I will execute the program now. So here I am entering 18. Done. So the output is, now I am giving an odd number 15. Done. So it is showing odd number. Now I am executing it again. So I have entered 15. It is showing odd number. Algorithm to find the greatest of 3 numbers. So as usual, we will start the algorithm, and the first step is start. As the problem is algorithm to find greatest of 3 numbers, we have to declare 3 numbers first. Declare the variables num1, num2 and num3. Then enter the values of num1, num2, num3, and we have to compute whether which number is, apart from number 1, number 2, number 3, which number is greatest. So initially we will find out if number 1 is greater than number 2 and number 1 is greater than number 3. Obviously the number 1 is greater. So we have to display number 1 is greater. Else if the number 2 is greater than number 3, then number 2 is greater, else number 3 is greater. With this the algorithm comes to end. So with this algorithm comes to end, we will execute the program or algorithm in the Raptor environment. So here I have to take 3 inputs, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I am taking enter num1, the variable is num1, done. Enter num2, the variable name is num2, third one. Enter num3, the variable name is num3, done. Now we have to compute which number is greatest among 3. For this one I am taking an assignment. For this one I am taking a selection block. So I have inserted here, it is asking to save experiment 1 underscore. So here in this, first we have to check number 1 is greater than number 2 and number 1 is greater than number 3. So here number 1 we have to check num1 is greater than num2, and so here you have to use ampersand. Num1 is greater than num3. So this is the condition. So here done. If it is yes, then it has to display number 1 is greater. Num1 is greater. Done. So if it is not satisfying the condition, that means num1 can be less than num2 or num1 can be less than num3. So then obviously num1 will not be a greatest one. So in this case we have to check another condition. If num2 is greater than num3, then it is a, we can conclude that the num2 is greater. Here we will enter in another condition, num2 is greater than num3. Then num2 is greater than num3, then we have to tell that, we have to display for 2 or num2 is greater. Done. So else the last condition is num3 is greater. Num3 is greater. So with this, the algorithm is completely converted into flowchart. Now I'll execute it. I have given num1 5, num2 3, num3 1. This is case 1, so number 1 is greater. So it is coming correctly. I will execute another case, that is suppose num2 is greater. So number I am giving 5, num2 is 8 and num3 is 3. In this case num2 is greater. Another case num3. I will execute that again. So here I am taking num1 is 5, num3 is 8, sorry, num2 is 8 and num3 is 10. So in this case num3 is greater. For all 3 conditions it is executing perfectly. So like this we can implement an algorithm to find out whether in the given 3 numbers which one is greater. Right. Now we'll go with that is algorithm to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. The standard formula to convert Celsius into Fahrenheit is this one, 9/5 into C in plus 32. So here 2 variables are there, Fahrenheit and Celsius. So we have to, as usual, the algorithm, we have to start with, first step is start, and second one we have to declare the variables. Here 2 variables are required, F and C. So declare the variables f and c. Then in this case we have to enter c and find out f. So enter the value of c. So to find out the f, the same formula is converted into algorithm, is implemented in the algorithm like this, and we have to display f. Here it comes to the end. The same thing we will implement in the Raptor tool. So here first I have to take inputs. So I have to take input, enter a value in Celsius. The variable name is C. Done. Now we have to convert that Celsius to Fahrenheit. So for this one, need an assignment block. In the assignment block, so here we have to implement a formula. The formula is, as we have seen in the PPT, 9 C divided by 5 plus 32. The value is F. Done. Yeah. So we have to enter this value is now we have to display the Fahrenheit. Plus the variable name is F. Done. Now I will execute this program. So here I am giving 30 equivalent Fahrenheit 30 86. Like this it is executed. Right? Fahrenheit to now we have Celsius to Fahrenheit we have completed. So Fahrenheit to Celsius now. The formula for Fahrenheit to Celsius is this one. C is equal to 5 by 9 into F minus 32. As usual, we will start with an algorithm. The first step is start, and here again we need two variables C and F. So declare variable C and F. Now we have to enter C, enter F. Now we have to enter F. Then we have to compute C. So enter the value of F. So to compute C, this is the formula, and display C. Here the algorithm comes to end. Same thing we will execute in the Raptor environment now. So we will start with the input. Here the input is Fahrenheit. Enter a value in Fahrenheit. The variable name is F. Then now we have to compute Celsius equivalent of that entered Fahrenheit. Here the variable name is C and the formula is F minus 32 to 5 by 9. So here done. Now we have to display the output. The output is Celsius value is Celsius value is I will execute now. Fahrenheit is suppose 30. Earlier I have given 86. It should come that. The output is Celsius value is 30. So like this we can convert an algorithm to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius as well as Celsius to Fahrenheit into flowcharts in the Raptor tool, and we can execute like this. Thank you for watching this video.